Good day everyone. Since we're on a new normal now because of the pandemic, face-to-face classes has been cancelled and students are studying on their own homes with their laptops or any gadgets they have for the online classes. We all know that FEU is a student-centered learning kind of university, even when it's face-to-face classes. But now we're on virtual classes. We were all challenged by this kind of learning because online classes may not be effective for some students like me. But I still managed to learn something from my professors. Social psychology is the study of how individual or group behavior is influenced by the presence of behavior of others. Social psychology is important in the field of psychology because basically it gives us knowledge on how the different behaviors of individuals on our own environment influence another human being in terms of decision making and on their behavior also. Now that we're on our final term, my professor asks us what are the learning outcomes that we gained regarding on these final topics. Group influences, prejudice, aggression, intimacy, attraction, helping, and first, peace. We have the group influences. What do we mean by it? For me, group influences is a theory wherein you belong yourself in a certain group in our society. For example, in generations and societal standings. These groups are not just influence us, but we also gain knowledge from them to be able to be fit on this particular group. This also includes your family, friends, or workmates. The importance of these groups is one individual will make him or herself belongs and wouldn't feel insecure about it because they have that sense of belonging. Second is the prejudice. It is somehow related to group influences because prejudice is how an individual judge or evaluate the other person based on what group that individual belongs to. For example, in religion, country, or sexuality. Prejudice can be the start of racism because people give their comments on other people based on the reasons why being on that group. Third, we have the aggression. What I have learned on this certain topic is the three types of it. The accidental aggression, which explains its own word accidental, meaning you didn't mean it to happen, but it is your behavior and maybe something triggered it. Second is the expressive one, which is more on verbal and physical, sometimes intentional, and lastly, the hostile type of aggression, in which people tends to gossip another person and makes fake scenarios for them to look bad to the other. Fourth is the intimacy or attraction, also related with group influences in terms of belongingness, but on a different and deeper level. This is where we build relationships with other individuals. Attachments were also important because of the intimacy that you have, not only for lovers, but for friends also, to wherein you make a relationship with the people you only trust in this world. Lastly, I combined the two, which is helping and peacemaking, because they somehow correlate to each other. A simple help can make a person smile and makes their entire day even if they had a bad morning. On the simplest action, you can make not only on helping yourself but also helping other people would bring so much peace in our life. We can help each other by healing ourselves and make a healthy environment for all of us. For my advocacy, social psychology can do so much more, not just on the field of psychology and sociology, but also on the ordinary people for them to understand more the importance of the people surrounds their life. This should be taught on a different universities or even on high school degrees level, because with this generation, we can be easily manipulated, especially by the people we trust, and there's so much danger in this world that you can harm you intentionally or unintentionally. So I advise to spread this information and added learning not just on the students but also on the workplace and our own homes. I want the people to talk about it more for all of us to be openly aware on these things to make our life healthier and better, not just physically but also mentally. Thank you.